Speaking slowly so you can understand. Just a couple of teachers,
Hey, baby.
just doing a thing. Speaking slowly,
Nice and slow.
so you can understand. Just a couple of teachers,
Here we go.
just doing a thing. Gonna give you that English nice and slow. Gonna give it to you nice and slow. I'm gonna give you that English nice and slow. Gonna give it to you nice and slow. I'm gonna give it to you. Give it to you. Slowly. Give it to you.
Benny boy. How are you, my friend?
I'm good, my friend. I'm pretty good.
We are recording on Sunday night. It was a beautiful weekend. Well, it was a beautiful day.
Yeah, today was a beautiful day.
Yeah. Did you get a chance to go out and enjoy the weather?
I did. I was working this morning, into the afternoon. And then thought, let's have dinner outside in the park. Get the whole family into the park for a park dinner.
You had dinner in the park?
Dinner in the park. Boom,
Wait.
boom.
Like you went and bought takeout or something and you just brought it to the park and ate it there?
Yeah, we got some McDonald's and we got Moss Burger. We got both.
Really?
Yeah,
Why did you have to go to two different burger shops?
because of me, really. Moss Burger does a nice vegetarian burger.
Oh, do they?
They do. Yeah, you can request a soy version of the patty.
Ah, that's right. DJ Benki, Space Dragon is a vegetarian.
Hard to believe with my huge muscles.
You're huge.
People can't believe I'm vegetarian because I have such a muscular
'Cause
body.
You're so macho.
Yeah, they can't believe it.
Anyway, I guess there's not many vegetarian options at McDonald's.
Oh no.
So your whole family got McDonald's,
Yeah,
and then you had to get a special order from Moss Burger.
from a separate store. Yeah,
Right.
I got my little meal set. And we had a park dinner, kicking the soccer ball around, playing with the dog, sweet Nima.
And let me guess, you were attacked by some kind of vicious and scary animal or insect.
Well, actually, something scary did happen. From the park, you can see the train line, the subway line of Sendai. You can see where the subway,
Goes across the river.
across the river, exactly.
Yeah.
So when the train comes, we all hurried to that area, to show the kids the train, because everybody wants to see the train.
Kids love trains.
And we wave at the driver and try and make him wave back.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, it's only happened like once out of about 20 times. But anyway, while we were looking at the trains, a drunk middle-aged man tried to take my dog.
What?
Yeah, so my dog Nima was tied to the pram about 50 meters away from us.
Yeah.
And we were looking at the trains. And yeah, my wife noticed this guy was untying Nima's lead. Maybe he thought my dog was lonely.
So you don't think he was trying to steal your dog?
I don't know because he was very drunk.
He was very drunk.
Yes. And he was kind of rambling.
Was he kind of like a homeless man, maybe mentally ill?
Yeah, that kind of category.
Was he friendly or was he scary?
He was friendly, but it was just weird, when you see someone untying your dog. I don't know what this guy's doing.
So what did you say when you confronted him?
Yeah, when I approached him.
Yeah, what did you say?
Well, I just said, are you okay? And what are you doing? He just said, sorry, in English, actually.
Oh, he just said sorry. Oh.
Yeah. But, he was smiling. He seemed friendly. My dog's quite expensive.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking is, you have a French bulldog.
Yeah, people steal. It's like stealing a car. You can sell it.
Recently, especially, those dogs have become more and more expensive.
Yeah, they have.
So that's why I was thinking, he saw it's a French bulldog, and he thought, I can get $1,000 for this.
Cha-ching, it's payday.
He's a dog thief.
He's a dog thief.
So did you enjoy your dinner in the park?
Oh, it was lovely. Absolutely lovely.
Well, good for you. I was looking out my window all day, wishing I could be outside enjoying the wonderful sunny weather.
Staring out the window.
Yes, I was planning to enjoy the beautiful sunny weather.
What was your original plan? What were you going to do?
Well, I was hoping to go to the river, maybe do a
Okay.
little barbecue,
Ooh.
real summertime shit,
Yeah.
I look forward to this time of year for months and months.
You're a summer man. You're
I'm
a beach
summer
boy.
man. I'm a
You
summer
are.
man. I hate the winter. I love the summer. But my daughter is just really sick right now. She's never been this sick before.
So you took her to the clinic?
No, because it's Sunday. The clinic's closed, and she has an appointment already for tomorrow morning.
So you were home taking care of her.
Yeah, that's right. I had to stay inside and take care of her all day. Her fever got as high as 40 degrees. And it's scary when you have a baby with a high fever and their breathing is shallow.
Oh, it's very scary.
I literally had to hold her for the whole day. Like, I couldn't put her down at all.
Yep, that's baby life.
Yeah. And it seems like these days, every time I have the situation where I have like a good amount of free time during the day and the weather is nice, something fucking happens.
Welcome to my world.
Something fucking happens to stop me from enjoying a nice day.
Wear a condom, dear listeners, and enjoy your summer days.
Enjoy your babyless life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get out there, live your best life.
Wear a condom. Anyway, Ben, today we have a couple of listener questions. So I am going to play the music.
I love it.
Here we go.
If you've got a question,
About what? About what?
Anything,
anything's okay.
Anything, man.
anything, do.
If you've got a question,
What should you do? What should you do?
just ask Ben and Abe.
'Cause Ben and Abe will answer you. All right. You have something from Instagram
I do.
from one of your freaks and or weirdos.
Well, I have a question, and I also have a kind of an interesting comment.
All right. Shall we do yours first then? Because I got one too.
Oh, you do?
I do.
Okay, I'll do the question. And it's English related.
Good, good. I like it. A question about English, our specialty.
This listener asks, when they're studying for example, a TOEIC test or some kind of English proficiency test.
Right. TOEIC is probably the most common.
Yeah. They say they always struggle with Australian accents during the listening part of the test. They feel the Australian accent is faster than other native accents.
I don't think so.
Yeah, well, that's the question. Do other native English speakers from other countries think the Australian accent is fast?
No.
No, you don't
no,
think so?
we don't.
No, you don't?
I'll tell you an interesting fact, though, about accents and cadence.
Really? All right.
Cadence, meaning, your kind of pace.
Yeah, your speed.
Speaking style.
Yeah.
It is proven that the bigger city that you are from,
Yes.
the faster you talk. So
Right.
if you're from somewhere where it's very densely populated, there's lots of people,
Right.
people talk much more quickly than people who are from the countryside.
Well, there's more humans living together, so there's more information flying around, and there's more speaking
I
happening.
guess so. It's just a faster pace of life, and
Yeah.
so people from New York speak much more quickly than people from rural Canada.
In rural Canada, they talk like this.
Come down to my place for a barbecue. Whereas in New York, they're like, hey, you come over to my place, we have a barbecue, yeah? You're busting my balls here. Yeah.
Come on, I cook your favorite steaks and everything.
Right. It's proven that people from more populated areas speak more quickly than people from less populated areas.
Interesting fact.
Doesn't
I
matter
might
the
have,
country, doesn't matter the language.
I think I may have suspected that, but I never knew it was
Well,
an actual scientifically proven fact.
it's a scientific fact, I think.
Nice. So, yeah, there you go. That answers your question. Abe from Canada says Ben from Australia doesn't sound fast. But, of course, I try my best to slow down for our listeners.
Exactly. So we try to speak more slowly. And actually, Ben, you speak much more slowly when we are not in person.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think because I'm speaking into this kind of big black dick-shaped microphone that you gave me.
Well, it's a very expensive, good quality microphone, Ben.
It's different when you're speaking to a dick.
Well, it does kind of look like a dick. You're right.
It really does.
I know.
But that's okay.
But it's a good microphone.
I like the look. I'm just saying it affects my speaking.
It makes you speak slower when you're talking to a big black dick.
Well, a big black dick in your face, you're gonna slow down.
Well, yeah, maybe when we're in person, you tend to forget we're doing a podcast.
Because I get so excited to see my good friend.
Anyway, I guess that's a good answer to the question, right?
I think that is because I am a big city boy.
So perhaps you do speak faster than other people from Australia who are from the countryside.
Yeah, I was born and raised in a very urban environment.
Right. And did you say you also have some kind of comment from Instagram?
Great comments we've had through private messages on Instagram. An international listener.
These are messages on Instagram, so that means direct messages, DMs, right?
DMs, direct messages.
Where you send someone a private message.
Yeah.
Other people don't see it.
Now, I guess some listeners are unsure about who controls the Teacher Talk Instagram account.
No, everyone knows you're the king of the freaks.
You'd think
and
so.
weirdos.
You'd think so.
I don't have the Instagram password. It's 100% Ben.
It's locked off.
Yeah. So don't ask me about Instagram. I don't know what the hell he's doing over there.
I ran into my strange little Instagram bedroom and locked the door and said, Abe, you're never coming in. And I'm never coming out.
And I said, okay, bye.
Don't you want to come in? So,
No, I don't.
one of our dear listeners criticized me, and perhaps this person thought they were talking to you.
What? You
Yeah.
got DMs that were addressed to me?
Yes,
Wow, why didn't you send them to me?
because this is my world.
Well, I
And
mean,
I'm-
if someone sent me something on Twitter and said, "Hi Ben, blah blah blah," I would copy it and paste it and send it to you.
Yeah, but I kind of wanted to see how far I could go with this person not realizing it's me.
Oh, so you asshole. You pretended to be me?
No, I didn't. I didn't do anything terrible.
Okay.
But the point of this message was saying, I'm a bad guy for putting my exploding phone battery into my garden.
So this was a message addressed to me, telling
Yes.
me about how you are careless by burying your phone in the dirt in your backyard.
Not only careless, and I quote, a monster.
A monster?
A monster.
Well, you did say that you hope that the battery, I guess, somehow pollutes the soil and kills some centipedes.
This dear
'Cause you
listener,
hate centipedes.
well, this person is accusing me of killing ants and plants.
Well, he's right. Those batteries are extremely toxic.
And then he compared me to Hitler, Abe. He went straight to the top.
Well,
He compared me to quite possibly the worst human being of all human history.
so he said you're like Hitler because you're killing all these ants and plants in your garden by burying your phone.
He thinks it starts with ants and plants killed by my phone battery, and then next I'm going to somehow try and take over the world
So maybe
and kill everyone.
when you kill some insects with your phone battery by burying it in the garden, you'll get a taste for, killing,
Oh, yeah.
and you'll just want to kill more and more.
Once I see those dead bodies, I get excited.
Why
and I
the
start
hell
making
did you bury your phone in the garden, though?
Well, okay.
It's such a strange thing to do.
Can I begin my defense?
Okay. I wanted to introduce an English expression about what this guy did.
Okay.
So he compared you to Hitler
Right.
because you buried your phone in the garden.
Yes.
That's a stretch.
It is a stretch.
That's a stretch.
Or a bridge too far.
A bridge too far. You're taking one thing and comparing it to something that's like way worse. That's a stretch.
Everybody who knows me knows I could never be Hitler. I'm nothing like him because I'm just not that organized
Yet.
yet. So it... well, time will tell.
Maybe you are becoming Hitler.
Or maybe I am. In my defense, number one, I buried the battery in a panic and temporarily.
So you didn't know what to do because the battery was heating up and you thought, this is dangerous. I have to do something with it. I'll just bury it in the garden.
It's a Samsung phone. Did you see? You remember the news from a few years ago when Samsung phones were exploding?
I do remember that news, yes.
Yeah, I didn't want to be a victim. And I thought, I don't want to put it in water because then it might just fucking completely explode.
That would be a way worse idea.
Yeah, I don't know.
But you said temporary, meaning you're planning to dig it up and do something else with it?
Why would I want to poison my own garden?
Well, that's what you said on the podcast. You told everyone that you buried it.
I buried it.
You
Yeah, I
didn't
did.
tell anyone that you then dug it up.
Well, I guess I missed that part of the story.
Okay, so you buried it for an hour and then you dug it up, and then what did you do with it?
Well, I put it in the bin.
In the garbage?
Yeah, in the garbage.
Well, Ben, it's a bit of a stretch.
It is. I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Ben's broken phone.
Yes. I thought you were going to say rest in peace, Hitler.
And if you want to send me a message, come to Twitter. I do Twitter. Ben does Instagram.
That's how it goes.
Yeah, FBE Teacher Talk. But the other way to contact me is through my website,
Ooh.
55freebird.com. And I got a nice long email message on my Toyawase,
Okay.
which is like the contact form on my website,
Yeah.
from Anonymous N.
Anonymous N.
Yeah, Anonymous N. It's a man. He says, "Hi there, let me introduce myself. I'm Anonymous N, and I live in Akita, a Tohoku brother."
Ooh, the home of the most beautiful women in Japan.
Ah, yes. They have a reputation for beautiful ladies in Akita.
Yeah, I went there. They weren't that good. Nothing special.
He says, "I've listened to your podcast since the beginning. You guys are hilarious and always give me a good laugh."
Excellent.
He goes on to give us some other nice comments, like, you're educational, but it's silly and fun, kind of thing like that.
I like this.
First time for Anonymous N to send a question, and he's curious about how we proposed to our wives.
Was it, sort of at a dinner next to a river on a romantic evening on one knee? Was it in a stadium on the big screen?
And the reason why he's curious is because we are Western guys who have Japanese wives,
We are.
and he is a Japanese man who has an American girlfriend who he is planning to propose to. Hey, Anonymous N. Love is in the air. Congratulations on your future engagement, we hope. He hasn't proposed yet.
Here comes the bride.
So he says, for reference, he wants to know about how we did our engagement.
Well, Abe, I know you're a romantic guy, so why don't you tell us how you knocked your wife off her feet?
I didn't. So this is going to be a huge letdown.
Oh, it's not romantic?
I'm afraid it's going to be a huge letdown because I didn't really propose.
You didn't?
Not really.
What did you do? Kidnap her?
No, like I kind of planned on proposing
Oh, okay.
because my brother was getting married in Malta.
Oh, so it was like a competition between you and your brother.
No. They made their plan to get married, and me and my girlfriend at that time, we'd been together for a long time,
Right.
and we had just started living together.
Ooh, getting serious.
And I always said, like, there's a lot of people divorced in my family and around me.
Yeah.
And I always kind of had this idea, like, what the hell is the point of getting married?
Yeah.
And whenever I was dating someone, I would generally tell them that, like, look, I'm not interested in getting married.
Yeah, I've seen too many divorces.
Yeah, everyone's divorced around me. I have friends who are divorced. Most of, like, my parents are divorced. About half of my aunts and uncles are divorced. Like,
My family is just a broken mess.
Well, broken enough to have me kind of lose confidence in this whole marriage idea.
Yet,
I could kind of sense that my wife wanted to get married. Like,
of course she did. You dumb.
but, they do this thing, in my experience anyway, where when you say, I'm not really interested in getting married, everyone gets divorced anyway. What's the point? And they say, yeah.
Me
I
neither.
totally understand. Like, yeah, me too.
Totally get it.
But really, secretly, they're thinking, oh, actually, I do want to get married, though. I wish he would propose to me.
Yes.
And I kind of got that feeling. So
Okay.
I kind of like had a loose plan, like, oh, maybe when we go to Malta together, it'll be this like romantic kind of trip, and maybe I'll propose to her when we go to Malta next year. Like, that was what I was thinking.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I was. And And then we got in like a big fight, and she was like, well, you don't even want to marry me, blah, blah. And I was like, well, actually, yes, I do. And then like we got kind of engaged from having a fight.
Oh, okay.
So
She had enough of waiting.
sorry, anonymous N. It's not romantic at all.
Yeah, well, my story is exactly the same, I guess, without Malta.
Oh, really? You got in a fight and decided to get married?
Pretty much. And I was holding out, I mean, not doing it for the same reasons as you.
Right. So everyone's divorced around you, and
My family is a pile of shattered glass.
you were telling her, look, marriage seems so dumb, like everyone gets divorced, and she was saying, yeah, haha, it's so dumb. Ha, 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 ha.
Well, no, I mean, not really. She was kind of like, hurry up, let's do this.
Oh, really? So she
yeah, we
was
did.
assertive, and she was
Yeah.
telling you, like, look, no, I want to get married. And you were like, oh, why?
Pretty much. But, in the end, I'm glad I did. So, yeah, it was more of just a mutual conversation, kind of a mutual agreement that we came to, rather than one person sort of suddenly proposing.
So you never did a romantic proposal either.
No, I didn't.
Sorry, Anonymous, and we failed you.
You asked the wrong guys.
Well, we're not going to tell a lie. We'll tell you the truth, but that's the
I
truth.
think the message of this story is if, you found a lady who loves you enough to stay with you, even though you're not romantic at all, then you've found the right one.
Well, come on. We're romantic, aren't we?
I think you're more romantic than me.
Really?
Yeah. I try, but,
Well, you're a musician. You could write her a love song.
yeah, and I have in the past.
Oh, that's... Wow.
Yeah. It's a lot. It gets kind of embarrassing.
Super embarrassing to write a song about someone. That's why it's so romantic. You're being so vulnerable.
I guess so, or just completely dedicating your craft to her. Either way, it is romantic.
So hey, we're romantic. We're just we kind of failed on the whole proposal thing.
Yeah, and we were lucky to end up married after that. So what you should do, Anonymous N, is do the complete opposite. Huge proposal, big surprise.
Yeah,
I think fireworks, ring,
Do it.
at work.
go crazy.
The most surprising place to get her is during her work day.
Oh, that's your advice. Propose to her while she's at work.
Yeah, into her office in front of all her co-workers, and she'll love it.
What if she's like what if she works in a morgue with dead bodies?
Oh, I like that. Oh, yeah, in the emergency room, like doing surgery. You just slide in on the blood. Baby, I've been thinking about you every day.
She's like, get out of here.
This ring.
Beep,
We're losing him.
What do you say? Shall we get married? Okay, so your advice is to do it while she's at work?
Get her at work.
No, terrible advice. Take her on a trip. Take her on a trip and then like do it suddenly at like a romantic point on your trip.
Big problem with the trip idea. If she says no, you're stuck on this trip.
Well, I mean,
I don't know. We don't know this relationship.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's confident, but you got to think. You need an escape plan if she says no.
if you're going to ask someone to marry you, you should probably be pretty confident she's going to say yes.
Well, yeah, but these things do happen. I'm not saying it will. I'm just saying have a contingency plan.
How is it better if she's at work?
Because you can if she says no, you just walk out. You just walk out and go home. Drink a lot of beers.
Okay.
But if you're on holiday, you're fucking stuck there in this hotel with someone who doesn't really
want
love
to
you
marry
after
you.
all. That's horrible.
Well, if you're sure she's going to say yes, take her on a trip. If you're not sure she's going to say yes, then just I guess, catch her on her lunch break.
Get her on that lunch break. I don't know.
Anyway, Anonymous N, good luck with your romantic adventures. I'm sure she'll say yes. You seem like a really nice guy.
You do, and the fact that you're asking shows that you really care about her. And Anonymous N, we need an update. If you don't give us an update, we will find you, and we will.
Yeah, there's not that many people in Akita.
We'll take your wife back
talk
to the
very slowly.
Teacher Talk Studios. Yeah.
Did you say take his wife to the Teacher Talk Studios?
Yeah. If he doesn't give us an update about what happened,
We're gonna kidnap her.
we're going to get that wife, or if you didn't get married, we're going to get you. And so, update, we'll be waiting.
It would be great if you could send us an update after you propose. And,
Please.
The thing is, I really regret not having some kind of romantic proposal because it's a story that especially girls love to tell people.
Do they?
People ask, oh, how did you meet? And da-da-da-da-da. And
Oh, yeah.
how did you, did he propose to you? And it's like, if you have a romantic story, it's like something really nice for them.
I guess.
And if you can give her that really nice thing, it'll kind of make your relationship stronger. It'll be a big part of the history of your relationship.
Wow. You know a lot about relationships, Abe. You should start a relationship podcast, I think.
Well, that's just my feeling. I don't know. I'm just a big dum-dum who didn't propose. So.
The mind of a woman is a black hole of mystery. Good luck, N.
Good luck, Anonymous N. Yeah, an update would be cool. Thanks.
That would be great.
All right, guys, it's time to wrap it up. If you have any listener questions, please come to Twitter, FBE Teacher Talk. Go to Instagram, FBE Teacher Talk. Send it to me or send it to Ben. Either one is fine. And more than anything, please leave a 5-star written review on Apple Podcasts.
We need these reviews.
Right? I think you said before that by not reviewing, you're killing us.
Yeah, if you don't, every time we get a review, we feel healthy. And every time we don't get a review, we die a little bit.
We're slowly die.
One step closer to the grave.
So yes, if you want to keep us alive,
I'm not ready for the grave.
please do write a written review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify.
Please.
All right, guys. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful week.
See you guys.